So why does FOMO, aka the fear of missing out, have such a control over us to where we're putting ourselves in situations that we don't even want to be in order to fulfill that emptiness that FOMO leaves us? And where do we even begin? What do we do about it? Rising gods and goddesses, my name is Nia Love, aka Love the Hope Dealer, and I am a life coach / life influencer, and the sole purpose of this channel is to talk about the life experience and how to navigate this life so that we can have happy, healthy bodies, relationships, careers, mental health. We want to create the life that we desire and be the people that we desire to be. So that's what we're talking about. You can find me on all of your favorite socials at by Nia Love, and if you would like to book a one-on-one coaching call with me or shop my merch including Manifested Period, then you can head over to lovethehopedealer.com and find all of that there. All right, guys, let's get into the topic. I am talking about FOMO today because I am currently experiencing FOMO right now in this moment, and it has such a hold over me that I almost feel sick to my stomach. So I want you to understand that I do not have all the answers when it comes to figuring out FOMO and conquering it. However, I'm going to explain the steps that I am currently taking right now to get me through this situation so that maybe you can start your own journey of figuring out how to conquer FOMO yourself. The situation that I'm actually experiencing right now, I'm supposed to be back at my alma mater where I graduated college from right now because my sorority is having a very important event. But the events that have unfolded for me over the past few days pushed me into deciding to not go. And here's the thing, I could go, but I recognize that there are more important things that I need to be doing right now. And the only reason why I was so compelled to go in the first place is because of the fear of missing out. Now, I've allowed the fear of missing out to control most of my decisions and where I decide to go, who I decide to spend time with for my entire life, which is probably part of the reason why I haven't been able to have genuine experiences and build genuine relationships with genuine people. And not saying that the people that I've been around are fake, but saying that because I was going there or spending time with them due to fear, the fear of missing out, that it wasn't a genuine experience on my end. Now, back in college, I was the party girl. I was the person who went to all of the events. I was the life of the party. I was the person that you can catch at everything. Hands down, you know that Linnea is gonna be there. Since graduating college, I've found what is most important to me, which is having more real, raw experiences and having my peace and being happy. And part of my decision for not going to this event is recognizing that I am not the same person that I was before, and that going to this event isn't going to be as enjoyable for me as it would have been back then. Because even back then, I still didn't really have too much fun. I still never felt like I fit in. I never felt like I could be myself truly. Even with the people that I used to surround myself with, I just never felt like they knew who I really was. In adulthood, I've been having more of those real and raw experiences that I was talking about, where I'm around people who genuinely want to be around me, and I'm having conversations that actually mean something. And I'm not talking about drama or he said, she said, or who's dating who, or gossiping or anything like that, but conversations about dreams, goals, philosophies, differing viewpoints without arguing. And I recognize that those feel way better to me than what I have been getting in the past. So I had to be real with myself. It is a Sunday and I have work tomorrow, and this event is 2 hours away. It's only gonna last about an hour long, and then I have to drive 2 hours back and then prepare for work tomorrow. And on top of that, it's also about getting dressed up and mentally preparing myself to impress people that I don't really talk to, that haven't really thought about me, or that I haven't really thought about in a while. And yes, of course, it's an event that I don't want to miss because I'm afraid that I'm going to miss something. But at the same time, I had to really ask myself, what am I missing? I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna hit a few strolls, I'm gonna smile and laugh and hug a few people, take a few pictures, be like, oh my God, we need to talk more, when we really say that every single time. But is that situation really energetically fueling me? Am I really getting anything out of that situation other than just bragging rights to say that I was there? So why am I afraid of missing out on something where I know it's not going to be an experience that fuels me, and I'm going to be around people that I've never really truly been my real self around? And the answer is, it's because social media has got us fooled into thinking that these experiences are way more extravagant and more flawless than they actually are. Let's talk about college parties for a second, because I feel like this is the best example that I can give. Think about the college parties that you've gone to. They're pretty much the same thing, right? One is plastered, dancing around wildly. A dude grabs you and dances on you, or you're just scoping out trying to find a girl to dance with. It's the same songs being played over and over again. Same sweaty people just trying to show off in their outfit. People standing on the wall that don't really dance, and then people that are out on the floor just tearing it up, and it's always the same people. And the only difference between a good and a bad party is a bigger venue or a smaller venue, more people or less people, and a DJ that just knows how to play the songs, the same songs, in the right order. But at the end of the day, all the college parties are the same. I mean, you might throw a little something fun in there, like some whipped cream or some foam or something. But after you go to enough of them, you recognize that they're all the same. But people with their phones and photographers do a really good job of making it seem like it is the party of the year, like it is the best experience and they had the most fun. Now you're scrolling through Instagram like, man, I should have gone. That looks like it's so much fun. It looked like it was such a great experience. But the truth is that there'll be another one like it next weekend, and the next weekend, and the next weekend, and the next weekend, and the next weekend. So if you are experiencing FOMO, let me let you in on a little secret. The experience doesn't make the experience, you make the experience. They are having a Met Gala in my city for the first time, and I've decided that I'm not going to go because finances just aren't in a place where I would feel comfortable going right now. And trust me, I am one of the most extra people on the planet, so of course I would love to go. However, I had to be real with myself about how important it is compared to everything else that I have going on in my life. Is it worth going and being concerned with how much money I had to spend on a ticket and a fabulous costume just to show off? Even though I would love to do that, I have way more important things to focus on right now, like building up the foundation that I need for my business in order to retire soon. So I have to ask myself, is the person that I am right now and where I am in my life right now, would she enjoy going to this event? And the answer is no, because my finances aren't there and I would be more concerned about that. Or if your friends are out at an event that you aren't at and you have to ask yourself, well, do I really want to be there? Because if I was in a place within myself where I could be there and I would be comfortable being there, then I would be there. So what are you really missing? Are you really missing anything? Or have you convinced yourself that the grass is greener on the other side somehow? I had to accept where I am in this life and in this moment right now, and that my finances aren't necessarily where I want to be right now, and that my friendship circle isn't as big as I want it to be right now. However, I'm doing the things that I need to right now. I'm delayed gratifying in the areas that I need to so that I can have bigger, better experiences on down the line where I don't have to worry about if I have the finances, where I don't have to worry about if anybody in the room likes me, where I don't have to try to impress everybody else in the room. And a part of me just has to be okay with missing out on these events because I know that I'm doing something way better for my mental health and for longevity in the future. If what you're doing right now wasn't more important, then you would be over there doing that thing that you're afraid of missing out on. For every moment that you are afraid of missing out on that thing is a moment that you're taking away from being present in the thing that you have decided is more important. Whether that be for a job or you're delayed gratifying or because you just need a mental health break. If you were over there, then you'd be missing out on the thing that is more important over here. So I say all that to say that if you're supposed to be over there having that experience, then you would be over there having that experience. If you're supposed to be around those people, then you would be around those people. If you were genuinely going to have a great experience around those people, then they would have invited you. If this event was supposed to be some life-changing experience, then you would have the money to go. So the moral of the story is that you have nothing to fear because you're not missing out on anything. Instead of worrying about what they've got going on over there, why don't we try to find a way to make where we are and the experiences that we're having in this moment the best? Why don't we express some gratitude about where we are in our lives right now and what we're building right now and the people that we have right now, instead of worrying about somebody else's experience in life and their relationships? If that were the case, then we'd be missing out on a lot, right? Because there's a lot going on right now and a lot of people doing a lot of different things that we may want to do. But instead of being afraid, then why don't we just put ourselves in a position to where we can have more experiences like that, or create more experiences like that, or attract more friends like that? Remember, this channel is about creating the life and the you that you desire, right? So you have to understand that we have the power to create whatever experiences that we want and to get whatever we need out of whatever experiences we may encounter. So if that's truly what you want, then create it. But first, ask yourself if that's something that you truly desire or if it just looks cool on the internet. So I know that this video wasn't like an actionable steps type video, and it was more of a let's tweak our mindset type of video, but I hope that it gave you the value that you need and the mindset that you need to have moving forward in order to eliminate that FOMO that you're experiencing. And if it didn't, heck, then it helped me get through whatever I'm going through right now. So, I mean, I guess it accomplished its goal. But if it did help you out, then leave a comment down below. Tell me about your experience. Tell me about what's going on, what helped, what didn't. Let me know in the comments. Also, please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'm posting a video every day for 30 days. So yeah, support my channel. I'm in the process of growing it and I would love to take you along with me. But all right, gods and goddesses, if you need anything from me, you know where to find me on IG or in these comments. So I will catch you next time.
Yo.